screenshot of this real quick for the game site. Yeah, man. Don't forget. My team's technically better, huh?
Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
It's an afternoon probably best suited for skating in Central Park, but we're across the river and we are in for a cold one at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the New York Giants.
If I don't get my ass beat, I just told the whole chat there. So why not?
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
I ain't nervous.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Back door.
3 yards.
What's that door behind your son?
You look at the Saints defense. They're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better, because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that.
Throwing his dart.
Fucking Justin Reed.
And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball.
Oh my goodness, come here.
Sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
Man,
there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. And that'll be incomplete.
That's
a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. And CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Oh, my God, what a hit.
The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That was a...
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon.
Ain't nothing happen, huh?
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. nice return there.
Wow. A possession catch caught that. Like, hey, that's just an amazing.
Giant
Great
football,
defense.
1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Well, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that they spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
Oh, thank God he got bumped by
Good burst there,
a
gets him 7 up to midfield. The Giants hit 9-3 here on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Another carry now for Rodgers. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. You look at this Saints defense. They were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Play action. Now Dart. A throw right side caught by Neighbors. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. He has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well, as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. From the gun, here's Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. That'll give them 8 that time. 3rd and 7 now.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Dart from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, give me that pick.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And his kick here is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. And now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
Let's go.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. And let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Well, they'll keep
Oh,
on
my
the run
God.
game, back to the ground. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Damn it.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
I think I might have had him do
by
that.
Lewis Seen. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. On the ground, Rodgers. And he's in. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. That's his 19th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Dances by him. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Right. You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he comes back with one complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 43. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. There's Chris Olave. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The end result, 21 yards.
Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. His throw is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. And he will find his man on the outside. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 4th down. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
You gotta lock up, dude. This running back is so good.
And the first play will be a field goal try. From the right hash, this from 33. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
I didn't want to talk that up. I don't know. Crazy work.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that. Charles's defense
I would not
very
mind that.
frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Absolutely nowhere to go with the football, and he's just going to put this one in the Hudson River. Maybe he's a little fortunate he didn't get called for grounding because that one was well over everyone's head.
They'll run it here. This is Rodgers. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 49 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays. Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Fuck, he's smoking. I thought it was.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Who's got hurt?
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
A play fake, and now it's Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Yeah, nigga.
Here we go, Shaq. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
Oh, I got blocked.
He will score.
What a block.
Touchdown, Giants. A great
I was like, I knew he was gonna like probably. I thought he was gonna beat me to the
season.
head.
And the Giants have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
I didn't even see what he said. Thought my boy got hurt though.
Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3.
We're gonna put ball at nickel.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
We got to drop that corner though. I bet Hendrick step up. He's a beast. He's good. He's playing the young guy.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Now a 2nd and 2. They're going to look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
It's Olave running either way.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And some room to maneuver. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 41 yards.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
On first down, he's hit. He lost the football, put it on the carpet. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Looking to put a drive together.
I like that one more.
They'll go play action here with Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Okay.
That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And remember, this is a running back that fumbled on the previous drive, but fortunately for them, nothing came of it. And I think when that happens, sometimes coaches can lean a little more on forgive and forget. So he's right back out there and running again.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. McBride on the slant. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Trey McBride, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Saints are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team bones it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception.
We don't keep it like this.
Play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. A lot of of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Oh, no, I'm putting that for a reason.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Here's Dart. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This will be caught at about the 6. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal at the Giants' 3-yard line.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Trey McBride, his second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. (17-17) the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
And the Giants first down.
On play action, here's Dart. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Second and 10. Here's Dart. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Viking 18. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Looking to throw, Dart.
Oh my God, he got smoked. We all got smoked. I was looking at the tight end. We all got
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
Step up on that.
As they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! 60.
To throw his dart. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
To the air again, Dart. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Working out of the gun is Dart. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
So,
and we're going to get a timeout
this year.
with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, New Orleans.
The conservative game, bro.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And space tough to come by there as he'll give maybe a yard to the 37.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. the gun now on third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 46 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave from 19 yards away. And the Saints have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Giants 20.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there. And then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
The Saints 17-yard line.
They'll run. It's Rodgers. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, partner, I haven't seen a vote for most popular player on the team. This guy's got to get a lot of votes. He does not care, does he? Totally unselfish, physical runner, doesn't worry about yardage, just keeps moving the chains, being a team player.
And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line.
65 yards rushing for him now to this point. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7.
Go. Let's go, Ramsey. Come on, kid.
And he is going to lose yardage here. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Let's do it.
Made the quick throw there outside the numbers, and you can feel the thought process. They just wanted to get in his hands and let him make a play. But how about the job they did defensively to keep him bottled up? Instead, they tackle him for a loss.
3rd and 3.
No street. Hurt. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Throwing his dart.
Throw left side complete. That's Rodgers. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14.
He might fake it.
So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And that'll bring them back within a point.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
I wanted circle, but it wasn't there. I wanted the corner. I didn't even touch that.
They need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Yeah.
A third quarter now, at a one-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Now back to throw.
Oh, R1.
Continues.
I got hit R1.
Another interception. And he will bring it back. It's
I had
a
R1.
6 and a Giants touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception returned for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands
Bam.
here in the third quarter.
Don't leave it like that. Because he thought it was that one play, but it was actually the other zig. So he's low-key probably going to watch that. I might not have R1 next time.
And boy, that sure turned out well
I
for
might
them.
not, but we'll see. If there is a
The
next time. I
defense
don't even know.
more
I
than
haven't
did its
watched the
job.
play,
Now
though.
the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw.
Oh, I tried to get there. I fucking
Zone
stuck up.
here, and the lead moves up to 7. And they turn the pick 6 into a pick 8
Okay,
with
yeah.
that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalize a little bit on top.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better.
Oh, we're always one guy away.
And you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
From the 22 now, here's the 2nd down and 9. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Touchdown,
Come on.
Orleans. A big play there. 78 yards. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. The extra point splits the uprights. And that will tie our game here in the third. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, I like your style.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin
Man,
their
we're in
next
the game,
drive.
fellas.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive
Come on.
now becoming a little more critical here in the
Thank you. Good
second
tackle,
half.
Jay.
The first
Jai.
round pick, Jair Alexander, making the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7
Jai's my guy.
at the 38-yard line.
Hanging on by a thread. What, 30, what, you
So
33.
both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7. To throw now, Dart.
Oh, you fucked up my pick, bro. Oh, my God. If I wasn't there for the alert, you wouldn't have been fucking there.
We just saw there, he might not be the guy
Oh,
who might
that's a
challenge in
pick.
coverage on these all-important
Oh,
snaps.
my
He certainly
God. I
looks
was
dialed in
lurking
right
that
now.
ass. Oh, my God.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
the play fake. It's Dart. He'll try and do this himself.
What?
And now the ball's
Oh my God! He gets.
field.
God damn!
And he'll be taken down.
Oh my God!
The 50. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce it.
Oh my God! Look at all those white jerseys. We don't get that ball. Oh my God!
We often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands? Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Rodgers.
Oh my goodness, this
He's
is
down
bad.
in the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Max Crosby, the one who got in there for the stop.
1 yard gain.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one,
why is
maybe
it
was a
all
little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Now 2nd and 9. Dart. And a quick throw here that's complete. That'll go for a
This
gain
whole
of 7.
lineup is fucked up.
And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full
And
yard to
Justin
go.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Oh, my God.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
I think I also passed him.
Great effort there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Giants answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Saints 31.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
On 1st down, they'll go around attack. He's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Olave over the middle. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They'll set up to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down. Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. They'll try
oh my God, we ain't better block that. What? Go, Coffee. Come on.
He'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Well, the crowd here at MetLife Stadium in full roar. 3rd down. He'll look to throw. That is caught. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
I'm starting to wonder here, are they trying to prevent winning? Because right now, they're laying back and they're picking them apart, moving the ball downfield. I think they got to start bringing a little pressure towards the quarterback.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Oh my God, if I could just trust that one, dude.
Well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
There you go, man.
They'll come up now. 2nd and 9. And they'll keep leaning on.
Oh my God. That was great blocking, but I just
20 after a gain of just 1.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Big play looming here. This is 3rd and 7 with a crowd on their feet. They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Go.
Hands it off out of the gun.
No way, bro. I'm all conservative, too, I think. I'm all balanced.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I'm balancing my
to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Crazy.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yep, the opportunity squashed.
What a game.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
Yeah, that pick six is what lost it again, though.
So for the Giants, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, it's a loss that could have implications on the playoff race as they fall to 9-4. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers.
I don't know if I was on conservative or not. I don't remember.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Hey, but I don't get that other first down if I don't go on conservative, you know? Man, bro. Tough. That is tough. GG.